Today we're going to be doing a review of this little puppy. Roll the intros. Hello YouTubers and welcome back to Chelmswood Junction. I'm Peter. As the title suggests today, and as you can see from the thumbnail, we are going to be reviewing and looking at the history of the Class 153, and also we can have a little bit of a discussion of what plans I have made for my future Engage layout. So without further ado, we're going to spin the camera around, get down to the actual loco itself, and then we're going to have a review. I'm not going to do an unboxing, you've seen them 1,001 times, but I'll get the loco out of its box and we'll have a bit of a history and then we'll have a look around the loco itself. So, a bit of history on the actual Class 153s. The Class 153 was converted from two car Class 155s between 1991 and 1992. The Class 153s entered service in around 1991, again up until the year 92-93. There were 70 built or converted, because what they obviously done, guys, is obviously, if you can remember, if this is a two-car unit, you'd only have the one cab at the end. So obviously they've had to convert the rear of the unit to have another cab and obviously take out a toilet or luggage, which is what they did. They took out, I think there was like a luggage rack at this end of the unit, so they took that away, gave the unit enough space for the cab. Like I said, there was 70 built and converted. There is still 39 in service to this day. One has been preserved, 6 have been scrapped. Running numbers consist between 153,301 to 153,335, and another set of 153,351 to 153,385. The capacity of passengers range from about 59 to 75, because there were different variants of the Class 153 mates. Companies that still actually operate this loco are Network Rail, because they purchased 3 of these for infrastructure services, so obviously probably like track maintenance, track measurement and stuff like that. During the regional railways era, they were based at Heaton Depot and they had 15 of these units. Cardiff Canton had Depot had 9. Double check, guys. Yep. Plymouth Lara had 10 of these units, and Crown Point had 16, and Tyseley had 20 of these units. After privatisation, there have been many companies running the Class 153s, and you can see them in Wessex Trains livery, First Great Western, as you can see from this unit here. You can also see the model in, let me find it again, in Porterbrook livery, East Midlands Trains livery, Scott Rail, Transport for Wales, and so on. Now my model is numbered 153329, so that would have been part of the first batch that was made. It started life for regional railways, then it went to First Great Western, but now it's operated by Transport for Wales. And at the moment there are still 28 Class 153s in storage, so there are still quite a few of these around, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the unit up, I won't call it a loco, and we're going to have a look round. I'm going to try and get as close to the camera as I can, guys. So we'll go for a side view first. Sorry for the shakiness of my hands. So obviously you can see that this looks like that's where the motor end is. The First Great Western is depicted quite nicely. Lovely pink doors, and the door opening button there for the driver if he was in a depot. That's been picked out quite nicely. Underframe detail, again, has been picked out really nicely. The only one thing I would have said, because this is a Dapol Gaugemaster collaboration for the Gaugemaster collection, the one thing that I would have liked to have seen is the door indicator light. Would have liked to have seen that working. You know, it'd only been, you know, 2 LEDs, one either side, and that would have made it look quite nice. Hasn't got internal lighting. You have to put your own lighting bar in there. Going round to the front, so we can clearly see that it's got some nice details on there. The headlights do work, tail lights work. Destination blinds are blank, which for me that is good, because I can just say it's running in my area. And going around to the other side, again, beautiful detail, picked it out. And you can see there the exhaust has been depicted in silver. Underframe detail, there is not that much, but again you can see that it is all-wheel pickup and probably only one motorised at one side. Have a look at the roof detail. Oh, when the camera decides it's going to unblur itself, bear with me 2 seconds guys, let me take that away from you, that might help. Roof detail, it's not too bad, and it's I think it's quite nice actually. It's a nice little unit. What I'm going to do now is, guys, I'm going to pause the camera, and what little bit of track that I have up and running, I'm going to put it on the track and show it to you guys moving. Sorry about the poor camera quality, guys, because I am down on the floor and it is a bit awkward to film this. But I'm going to try my best. But as you can see, it is a nice little runner. The red lights do turn up. I think I'm just going to have them pumped up a bit more on the voltage, but as you can see, it's quite an impeccable little runner, and I quite like it. I think it's a nice little unit. Just a lovely little unit to have. Hope you've all enjoyed this little video, guys, of my review of the Class 153 with the collaboration with Dapol and Gaugemaster for the Gaugemaster collection. It's a lovely little loco. As you saw from the dodgy filming, it is a good runner. Pretty pleased with it. Once it's put on to DCC, those red lights will obviously be more apparent because obviously they'll be switched on at all times. But obviously with DC, if you've got the battery controller running on lowish power, then obviously the red lights aren't going to shop as good. I did forget to show you, there is a little detail pack with the unit, which is snow plows, and I think a different set of couplings. I think I've not even really looked, but I can definitely see there's snow plows for each end. So if you wanted to fit the snow plows, then obviously you could do that very, very easily. Like I said, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please, as always, smash that like button down on the left hand side. And if you've got any questions or comments about the Class 153, and if I have made any mistakes in the history, then please drop a comment or a question down below in the comment section. If you're a subscriber of mine, great big thumbs up. Thank you for staying with me. And if you've just joined recently, as you will see that I'm into radio control cars and into model railways. So this is a dual kind of channel. But if you have joined me recently, hope that you're enjoying the content so far, and I hope that you enjoy future content. If you want to become a subscriber, you know how it works. Smash that subscribe button down on the right hand side, click on the little bell icon, select all, and then you'll get notified of every video that I publish in the future. Next video I've got coming up, I was going to do a bit of a little layout talk, but I'm going to leave that for another video because I want to concentrate on that as its own entity. So that'll hopefully be coming up in the next day or so. It's just the thoughts and ideas of what I've got going through my head and what I've got to work with at the moment. If you want to carry on watching videos from my channel, guys, there should be a link coming up here and here. Until the next time, look after yourselves, protect your loved ones, but above all, happy modelling, and bye-bye from Chelmswood Junction.